representing a man for Uptown TV. You understand?
Chop people, what go on? Up and running, you don't know where they are again. Where you dey on me people? Yo, Mutabaruka style na the day, you see it? STEPPIN razor. So people stay tuned. Don't know if you do already. Like, share and subscribe, you see it?
Art of War, we're there with you. And next Thursday, and me I tell you, the rain no easy outside there. I think it was a storm. And the hardest rain ever fall since the period of time. Stepping razor from now until 5:45. Rough. Yes, rough. If you want to call and we talk about that debate there, it fine with me, you know. Very interested how America run them thing. I think it's 2 or 3 weeks ago we had talked to a sister about how the democracy in America as it relates to election is totally different from anywhere else in the world. In that, if you do it's 300 million people in America, and a whole heap of them going to go vote, it's not the majority make the president get elected. It's not the majority. It's some state, I think it's about 7 states, that decide the outcome of an election in America. Them call it democracy, but it's a different kind of democracy. And I know them want to get rid of it, you know, but it's true it depend on a long time thing. Or a long time they might do it that way there. It's very difficult to really show it way and come in line with other democratic countries where say the majority. Because it's weird that millions of people vote and your vote not count until it come on to 7 of the state them. After 50 of the state vote. Them call it electoral college. The state them. And right now we see the whole of them, the 2 parties them run down in Pennsylvania to say if them can't swing it for them where. Can you believe that? It only takes 7 states and 270 points then to become the president of America. So I'm to all of them people who vote in the other state them. It's weird. Really weird. Anyway, as we say, once they ask me to play about this thing, yeah, which is really funny. It's funny. To do, I don't know who do it, but them send it to me. And I feel say it's a very funny thing. And not only funny, but it reveals where them can do now with this computer, this AI and these things. And what the youth them are do with it. Yes, sometimes it's funny, but it's a serious thing. That them could have really capture the voice them and then place them in a song where more than likely the person who did that them write it and then use shaggy rhythm to project it. Listen.
Now they kept me in flight.
RFM, number one radio station in the whole wide world.
You let them catch you?
I don't know how I let this happen.
What did you
Take hush Bundy.
Science and technology, I tell you, science and technology. When you take a break and come, I think it's today, the government of Jamaica is going to send about 24 soldiers and police to Haiti, as I will call it. Well, they are going to intervene in our way going in Haiti. Them say it kind of get out of hand now. So quite a few countries sign up and say they're going to go down, they're going to keep the peace. No, I said that, I think last year I say it, because them that tell you, say they're going to do this from last year. I remember the Kenyan them was the first one, them where them say I go down there. And the people, them in Kenya ball out. Now, a whole heap of Jamaican a ball out. Say, why is it that Jamaica taking it up on them head to send force in Haiti? The answer is that them is part of a group of people alliance where come together and say, look here, we need for going to Haiti. Now we know is who create the problem in Haiti. We know how the problem start in Haiti. And we know who have pushed the fire in Haiti. Now, it's one thing I have to say. I'm going to say it the first time when I say, if Jamaica really are go in Haiti, Mr. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, don't make no soldier down they get killed, No Jamaican soldier, You hear me say? Don't make no Jamaican soldier down there go get killed, when them go down there, Or else your goose going to cook, and it's going to burn up too. Jamaicans is not in agreement and don't care what on the sign up. Because America make on doing it. And them give no money to participate in this thing here. When we know it's who create the problem from longer time. The American guy come down here and now him David don't know, I say, yes, time now. When you say only that was saying how much, about 200 or so. I don't remember how much you say only that was saying down there, but now we see at 24 or something like that. We see Kenya have promised about a couple hundred well, and them say them send some, and then them have other Caribbean island hang on to it. Other Caribbean islands pledge, say them are going to do this and do that with soldiers. So right away, me call it an invasion of Haiti by Caribbean and one African country, not to mention France and America. We don't need to go into Haiti to claim that we are going to rectify the situation where America and France create. One can easily say, want the religion that should be formed by America and other countries that this government praise and adore so much. Why them don't get them to come at Jamaica? Come help to solve the crime problem in Jamaica. Tell me. We have a big problem of criminality in America, in Jamaica. Them need to talk to these people. Them need to talk to America about how them just make the gun flow just so. Just a flow so. Gun everywhere, gun. The youth them have gone now and have show up with it on YouTube and all them places. And then they talk about not go down as 80 to go rectify things. How much money you no get to do that? Because the argument is money. Money and more money. Just like how you get the vaccine money and then you don't use a holy pipe. Where the vaccine money gone? We're going to come forward with it, you know. We're going to come forward with it. It's 2:45, you know what I'm saying? A news time.
Sense has been ramped up in Greenville, Manchester, following what police say was a gang-related shooting incident this morning, which left one man wounded. Reports are that at about 9 a.m., the man, who is from Gabby Street in the community, drove to the adjoining lane of Bethel Street and exited his motor car. He was reportedly ambushed by gunmen at the entrance of a bar. Police say the man, who they believe was in possession of a firearm, returned gunfire on his attackers. The man, who sustained wounds during the incident, was taken to hospital for treatment. This latest shooting comes 2 days after 46-year-old Kevin Brown, otherwise called Cheese, was shot and killed in Green Street, Knockpatrick, in the parish. 4 other people were killed in separate incidents in the past few days. This morning's incident pushes the number of people recently wounded in Manchester to 5. Police say there is an ongoing feud between gangsters in the area. A 44-year-old Dutch national is to be sentenced next Wednesday for attempting to export 9 pounds of cocaine, valued at approximately $28.3 million from Jamaica. Patrick Crawford pleaded guilty in July to possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, and attempting to export cocaine. He was held on May 9 at the Sangster International Airport, where he was checking in for a departing flight. Narcotics police searched Crawford's luggage and found cocaine in a fourth compartment. Sentencing was set for yesterday in the St. James Parish Court, but Crawford's lawyer, Henry McCurdy, asked for time to review the social inquiry report, which he said he had just received. Parish Judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton granted the adjournment and remanded Crawford. The National Security Operations Center is alerting citizens to the emergence of a ransomware that has compromised the systems of at least 3 entities in the country within the past 6 months. The Jamaica Cyber Incident Response Team says the Ransom Hub ransomware first appeared in Jamaica in February this year. It says the recent incidents highlight the need for greater cybersecurity mitigation measures, local and international coordination, and a higher level of reporting of cyber and cyber-related incidents to address the root causes of cyber attacks. It's urging public and private organizations to implement the necessary measures to protect their systems against potential vulnerabilities and cyber attacks. This includes ensuring that software patches and system updates are applied when they become available, having offline current backups from which operational restoration can be done, and having incident response and business continuity policies or plans in place. Finally, in news overseas, Hurricane Francine has left hundreds of thousands without power and caused widespread flooding after slamming the coast of Louisiana in the United States before driving inland. It made landfall in Morgan City as a Category 2 hurricane at 5 p.m. local time on Wednesday, carrying winds of 100 miles per hour. Francine weakened rapidly into a tropical storm before diminishing further into a depression on Thursday morning. It was moving over central Mississippi on Thursday morning with 35 miles per hour winds and is forecast to head north toward Tennessee and the eastern edge of Arkansas. Those were the local and international headlines. News next at 5:45. From the IRIFM newsroom, I'm Shanice.
We'll talk about the Asian thing and how Andrew Holness government decided they're going to send police and soldiers down there with others. They might invade the country. Now, Jamaica signed to certain things in the world, you know, and refugee thing is that thing where them signed to. And we see that Asians keep coming to Jamaica for refuge. And the government keeps sending them back. And not only sending them back, but when them reach them is treated in the most deplorable way. In the most deplorable way. And them know we are going in Haiti. So if a man decides, or a woman decides, them are going to run away and reach over here, so. Even if you're going to send them back, but investigate and find out exactly what is what and what is not. But no, it's not so it go. It's not so it go. That's why I tell you, say, this man come like a baby chump, you know. Yeah, man, it's like a baby chump, drag with the youth, them, the people that walk across the border in America. Him take the pick to them one way and take the mother and the father next way. And put them in a cage. Put them in a cage. Now, since we are talking, one of my sisters in them called, well, I said to me that when me talk, say, they were supposed to go from last year, I think she said, the government did have send soldiers down there for a long time, you know, but them get fired at and them have to turn back. I think that is what I am told here, and I do have no reason for disbelief whatever I say. So them to send some ones and because of the hostility that was placed on these people. Them have to turn back. They talk about the soldier them, the Jamaican soldier them. I don't know if a soldier will call me and tell me about it. I know Wolper one love talk half here and round the corner, but these things need to be said that the whole Jamaica can hear it. Mr. Andrew Holness, I don't know if you know the history of Haiti. And I don't know if you know the history of France against Haiti and America against Haiti. And what is happening right now and before is because of the colonizers. This time it's France. This time it's America who put the people in a position that whenever they elect a leader, the leader gets so corrupt because them working for these people from Europe that the people them have to fight back. And that is how the French should have to run left Haiti. The French should have to run left it. And then them put the French, them put the Asian them in a position where them have to pay reparation to France because France said them lose a whole heap of things and them need reparation. And that broke the Asian them pocket. Broke it. And when Aristide come and decide say enough is enough, him have to run left it because France and America decide say them will kill him. As a matter of fact, it's PJ Patterson, they kind of cover him little and he will have to leave and go to South Africa, somewhere around there. So we're going to come forward to it because that's serious thing going on, serious thing. We have 3 o'clock, we won't have long there. We have to come forward to it, you know, because I don't think we understand, and I don't think the people them understand the situation where Haiti find themselves in and welcome rectify situation there. So we're going to play this, you know, we're going to play this. For everybody in Jamaica is bad. And we see now leaders taking it up on them head. If you go claim now, say, they are going to rectify a situation. And the rectifying of the situation means you have to go carry soldiers down there and ammunition and all sort of things like you go fight a war. Because the people them will rise up and rebel against corrupt governments that them place and put there all the while. Them keep putting people there all the while to pacify the people, them spirit of freedom. So when a man rise up now and decide say, he may go hold the train like a bookman or Toussaint and all them people there. He become a rebel and he need to be getting rid of. I tell you again, and I'm going to say it again, you know. Prime Minister will know fire and I think them say today 2 dozen them say 2 dozen police and soldier are going to end up 24 police and soldier are going to end up in a 80 today. Anywhere you go church, I think them say it's a 7 day. And I think the Governor General is a 7 day too. We should have a prayer meeting in a parliament and to pray that those 24 people that in the Senate go down there, that the 24 of them come back. Can't say me never did that one, you know. Me say, pray that the 24 people want to send go down at 80 for rectify a situation that older than everyone in Jamaica. Planted there by France and America. Pray that the 24 of them come back. Because you say the 24 of them is just a small portion of what is going to be sent later. That is what I must say. The 24 of them is just what's going to be sent later.
6 months after sending a first wave of troops, The Jamaican president announced that only 24 military and police personnel would land in Haiti on Thursday and lay the groundwork for further deployments.
Haiti is the example of what could happen if states do not take the problem seriously and put in place the measures and resources necessary to bring the problem under control.
You see what I'm saying, sir? The resources should be placed to make the thing come under control. Well, it's not soldier. I got to do it to make the thing come under control. It's not soldier and police are going to Haiti to make the thing come under control. Because they want to come under control so that they can continue. These big matter about America and France, they want the thing to go under control, that them continue the suppression and the oppression of the people them. Because the whole heap of gun them are down there. It's America the gun them come from. America, just like Jamaica. When him say, you know, if we don't do anything, it's going to get out of control. Lobby your friend them in the Caribbean and go to America adamantly and say, look here, we don't need to do something about the gun business, because not only in Haiti, but in Trinidad have the same amount of criminality we are going in Jamaica, and the same amount of going in Trinidad. You have St. Vincent, St. Lucia, little island like St. Lucia, gun like worries. Gun like worries. And them now make no effort, concerted effort. These politicians in the Caribbean, them now make no concerted effort to go to America and say, watch out. I will heap it a phone of false still, you know. But you see, because they licky, America just come and say, all right, you know, may I give you know how much millions. I'm going to ease up certain things that you know can work with this Asian crisis here. Yes, just like the COVID thing. Work with we. That them I say, work with we, man. Don't worry yourself. If you want certain things, we can ease up all certain tariffs and all them something, and we can, you know, give some money, grant, no borrow, grant. We'll give some grant to build up this and build up that. You know, see it. And then this little bossy slave government, them just come with it. And talk about them are going to liberate. Them are going to liberate Haiti from barbecue and from the terrorists, where they call them all now terrorists. They might call them terrorists now. The terrorists, them will overrun Haiti. Here we go.
States do not take the problem seriously and put in place the measures and resources necessary to bring the problem under control.
In March, Jamaica formally pledged 200 personnel for the UN-backed mission, but the deployment has faced setbacks. It's led by Kenya, which so far has sent 400 police officers out of a total pledge of 1,000. Working with Haitian police, the Kenyan officers are working towards taking back key sites that have fallen under the control of gangs, including the airports and seaports.
All right, we're going to come forward to it. We'll take the break and come forward to it, because some serious things are going down there now. And serious things are going up here. So now, we're going to take the break and come by Mr. Holness here. I don't know, we can't call him name, you know, because it's not a virgin we're afraid. Diagila send me a WhatsApp here, so. And him say, the Andrew Holness government will today be sending Jamaican soldiers to support the corrupt Haitian government and participate in extrajudicial killings, as is the policy of the state in Jamaica and firmly supported by Holness. Haitian refugees arriving in Jamaica are immediately sent back to Haiti rather than be treated humanely and as required by international law, we the people must speak up against such treachery. Okay. So we're going to continue play this thing here, yes.
Has sent 400 police officers out of a total pledge of 1,000. Working with Haitian police, the Kenyan officers are working towards taking back key sites that have fallen under the control of gangs, including the airports and seaports. But almost months into the mission, the security situation has little improved. Gangs are in control of 80% of the capital, with violence having spread to other areas across the country. The UN says more than 3,000 people have been killed from January to May, and the crisis has left more than 500,000 people homeless. Part of the problem is funding. The international mission is expected to cost around $600 million per year, but only $85 million have been pledged by countries so far. On a visit to Haiti last week, Secretary of State Antony Blinken urged other countries to provide more financial support and called for transitional authorities to move quickly towards democratic elections.
All right, so you see America called out to people to give more money because the money where them need is not enough. Them don't have enough. But they might give money to people for send soldiers go down there. America can afford it, but guess what? America is part of the problem. The really terrible thing. Really terrible thing. France is also part of the problem. And the people them who's now called gangsters is rebelling. And so they want to get out this man with them elect. Prime Minister, they want to get him out because he's corrupt. And this brethren when he barbecue seem like him have some backing somewhere. Him have some backing somewhere. Because him dead from how long now. And him a get larger and larger and larger. We're calling upon the minister, the prime minister, to understand what him getting Jamaica into. And we know the money look bright round the corner there, according to them, but sometimes it look bright as so. And when you get it, it's dull, very dull. And we don't want Jamaica to get in a situation where it would appear that we're on the wrong side of history. Yes, we're on the wrong side of history. That we are talking about. So, here we go.
RFM, #1 reggae station in the whole wide world. Me not joke. Radio.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Let's go.
Say good evening, Marwan.
STEPPIN razor go on, man. You sound happy.
May I tell you, yeah, come get you an idea, you know. So,
all right, sir.
First thing I do, you see? The traction between this lady her name where Trump's are run against.
Harris,
you see that?
yes. Harris, your name. Kamala Harris. Oh, him there, him gone? Eh? And him get you and him gone. Regulation that can keep the African them subservient to the slavery system. Yes, and him lay out certain rules. Like, for instance, you pit the dark-skinned slave against the light-skinned slave. You put the man against the woman. Whole heap of things. It is, you can go Google it, the Willie syndrome, and you'll see what I deal with. Okay, Ill.
Bless up.
Yeah, man.
Bless up. Rastafari. Hey, me listen about, come here meditate the Prime Minister and sending soldier and police.
Haiti,
to Haiti, you know.
Mm-mm.
And, you know, me always as I say, me a scripture man, so me but scripture verses.
Yeah, man, you're free, man.
To pick the little something out of next man eye, where you have a big something in your eye, you need to fix your eye first.
Mm.
So when we're looking at Jamaica and see where I go on, over the years and things only getting worse and worse. And me not soon really I do not to fix it. Not really. Because I'm born and grown in a ghetto and I still live in a ghetto. I know I'm still a city today. I'm almost 50 now. Them now do not to fix it. Right? Then I feel believe them when them say them must go Haiti to help solve Haiti problem when I and I know and them know. And if them know in a motor, probably I think that if them know to America and France and Europe keep dividing African people and I do what them are do to mash you up and keep us down and divided.
Yes.
Right? So everything when them are doing, you know, to me always say in a motor, you say, man, I can't turn one cheek and him box me, I turn the next cheek and him box me, you know. But me now go get up every day and make him box me, I can't do something in a motor. I cut off that on our head in a motor.
Yeah.
So the real fact is, if you see you have to go fight, I to fight. Because we know we shall win. Because we believe in good over evil. You can't sit down and make some people, look even in America, all them people are dealing with them own people in America and black people in America. You feel like they really check for any black people anywhere else. If a man make me name idiot, you know, but me I tell you, me think. And some things just now make no sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bless up, motor.
All right, blessed, man. Blessed. Yes, that's serious thing. I bet you, if them take a referendum or a census or whatever they want to call it, in Jamaica to say how much people agree with Jamaica government to send soldiers to Haiti, I bet you would have come out here and say most Jamaican, I wonder why them are do it. Because this government just do things, you know. And people say, yes, you lick the government to really do things for the people. But in times like these, you need to consult with the people. And me I tell you no say, most Jamaican nah go agree with it. Yeah, them nah go agree. Yes, Hail.
Hail the great Mutabaruka. I hit everything that Holness say a while ago.
What you say?
Me say, I endorse everything that Holness said a while ago.
Of course, yes.
You know, to say Joe Biden endorsed Donald Trump.
Joe Biden endorsed Donald Trump.
You know, see, yeah, man, yesterday they are a rally, man, and they put on a MAGA hat and a kiss of some picnic. Hey, and that's the biggest thing on the internet, you know. And Donald Trump campaign just started use it and say thanks Joe Biden for the endorsement.
You know, I say Putin endorse Harris.
I mean, you know, one day, but me hear about it. But that look like an AI.
No, AI, true.
Well, I joke a business. Them people are
joke.
Them people are trying to manipulate the people by any means necessary, yeah?
So why I'm saying endorse Donald Trump? I have to go look for it.
Yeah, man, you have to look for it, man. A serious thing I tell you,
No, me not to speak.
In there was September 11 rally yesterday, and him say, he might try bring a unity. So him say, him bring a MAGA hat, and him put on a MAGA hat, and like I say, I do it for joke. You know what I mean? Say, I bring unity. So the rest of people in a film party start fall, you know, and say, shouldn't do that, because right away the Trump people just jump on it and say thanks to the endorsement. You know?
So he endorse two people. The two people that endorse. I'm not endorse Harris. He endorse Harris. I input Harris, what should they?
Yeah, I craziness a go on, man.
Yeah,
But Muta,
yeah. Yes,
me
sir.
watch a crime at Jamaica and the father coming on. The politician them want the politician them want to knock about it, you know. Muta, drastic measures, drastic measures, you know.
Yeah.
Muta, the man him have to pass some laws, them hold a man with a gun within 100 yards of school compound. It's a mandatory 5 years that on top of the mandatory wherever them have.
Let me say 20 years to go.
Traumatized picnic.
I think them that say 20 years for a gun or 15 years, something if them find with a gun. That's what them say.
But then you add on the next 5 years, if you're there within 100 yards of schoolyard.
Okay.
Schoolyard. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't have people that go to school, go shoot people with them and them in a problem and not traumatize all my people in a war business, all the way not traumatize no picnic. You understand what I mean? Them things are traumatic and them things they're going to last long for the youth. Them.
Oh, I mean youth. If me ever say that, me get traumatized.
Yeah, man, them things they last long. And them never say, who are we traumatized, you know?
Yeah, man.
Who are we traumatized? All right, now you see nobody, a man dead down the road. Nobody no care. You understand? Only time a man care when a film family or friend dead.
Yeah.
And him care for 9 days. And then he move on and something dreadful like happen.
That's what the brethren.
You know? And it can't go on so man. It can't. And them have whole heap of things to it. Them can cut that crime rate by 60% in 1 year if them want.
Well, I just mentioned about how them know say the gun them when I Haiti and Jamaica and Trinidad, all of them are come from America.
Yeah.
And instead of them farm a little thing and go to American government with them strength. Them come like them not have no strength. Them are facing them not have no strength.
No strength or no nothing. You see? But they don't know what they want to do. Muta. That is the problem. Them it's like them get controlled by these people, you know?
Both is slave, me call them.
Yeah, both is slave, man. But Muta, because yourself, you know, I get next one opportunity about great sincere from your ear, sir.
All right, give thanks, brethren.
Here, a brethren called last night there. When I talk about the burning spree, a long time I hear that brethren there. Because a brethren there, hear that, and the whole these things done. Sorry, fireball, Larkin, Sprat, Bristol, hold on up. You know, for yourself, you know, keep the unity. You see?
All right, sir.
One love, Muta.
Yeah, well,
That's the father lead the way.
And me feel, say, if them take a thing amongst Jamaican people, because most Jamaican people don't really know nothing about IT, you know. Yeah, because they all hear me attack. Yeah, them hear we all talk about IT and about the revolution and the first Black Republic. People them fight for them liberation and freedom. And some of them I say, they know come them people fight for them freedom and now them a kill off one another. So our Jamaican have a especially the Christian-minded people, them when hurricane lick or earthquake lick IT, you them ball out and say, I told the people them believe in voodoo and obia. That is why it happened to them. That is a compassion what these people feel. Yet still when hurricane half lick Jamaica, everybody around but call them family and friend abroad to say, send things for them. How can you say that? The majority of people in Haiti is Roman Catholic. Voodoo is just a sideline because of a cultural expression, just like how Santeria is in Cuba and Obia is in Jamaica. And all of the other things them where white people practice, and them call it witchcraft. We don't have no spiritual connection as we know it. Voodoo and Santeria and we have a certain spiritual connection coming from way in Africa. Witchcraft is just something where white people bring up if you do evil. And then you have some little niggas who turn all of these things like voodoo and obia into some evil thing. And just because some people go on with it as evil, white people ban it and say, no way out there, we're going to allow this. But it was helping black people. It was helping the Cuban people, them, and the Asian people, them. Because it's not just where them tell we it is. Because most people who know about these things is hear them come hear certain things about it. But them don't know what it is. How much Jamaica never go a voodoo ceremony yet? Or a Santeria ceremony? Or even go a St. Thomas, go around the table? How much people know of these things? Not many. But we demonize our things and uplift and advance for them things. And the people them who demonize our things and uplift for them things, it's the same black people them. Same black people in a church especially. We look at anything we are African as evil and anything white always right. So we have a mindset about things that is white and things that is black. That is really how we have it. And when you see the devil in black and him have 2 hands push out time head, when you see the angel, them white, them blend in with the cloud. And when we look, we see the wall where we have in our house with this white man, in a white gown, and him have beard and locks. Well, I don't remember his lock, like a hippie, blue-eyed. And every day we get up, we look on it, and we put it in our head, in our mind. And every time we close our eye and pray, the image that come up in our head is that same picture upon the wall. That same picture upon the wall. That is what come up in them head. I refuse to put a picture like that upon my wall when I know, say, is that image enslave us. And the concept will come with that image enslave our people. We're not going to do it. We're not going to allow them to carry back in the whole heap of madness. Even though we see a whole heap of where sister and brethren them get caught tonight. Whole heap of them get caught tonight. And them don't know how to come out of it. Them don't know how to come out of it because it's so embedded, it gets cemented in them head. It's indelible in them head. Terrible, terrible thing. Terrible thing. So we're in this show now. When it starts.
Blessed, a lamball, a dread, otherwise that trumpet almighty, you know? When we contact you last night, you know?
Yeah.
Right. When we go down in our third Kingston, there's Madam and Mr. Holness. They never select, you know. Them man, they come on to me to help them, you know. You understand? Because you have ghetto splash, you know, and draw the most crowd and so forth. And that's the people them unite and come together. You know?
Hold on. I'm not following. What's about ghetto splash and Holness and...
Yeah, me use a lot of ghetto splash, you know.
Oh, you used to keep ghetto splash?
Yeah, me use a lot of ghetto splash and blood. Me make me own a battle trumpet and build me own a one-man band and so forth.
Where you used to run a crack town?
Huh?
Where you used to keep ghetto splash?
Rima and them places, borderline.
Okay.
And so forth.
So you stop doing it now?
Huh?
You stop keep them? You stop keep it?
No, man, me perform a roots bamboo when them places live.
No, hold on there. You perform the thing or you keep it? Which one?
No, me perform. Yeah, me use that. They use that. What me say?
No, wait, hold on there. You just tell me, say you keep ghetto splash on them something there.
Yeah, but
are you keep it or are you perform pan? Are you perform pan?
And ghetto splash, you know, but the people and music will go with me, you know.
So I know you keep it then. I know you keep it.
No, but music will perform.
We're not talking the right thing, man. I stop confusing something. Yeah. So what happened?
I use all their Port Royal and go from ferry and I use all one them, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why you tell me the story now? Why you tell me the story?
No, because them man, when them get through, them use Nesbet, them come call me fail them, you know, and them even come all of my yard, you know.
Who is them man there? Who is them man there?
You know, SEP-12, them, you know, because when music perform at the glory at them, and so then you come get fish. I to fail them because me to tell them me left out of Western Kingston. I may go up Port Royal live. So Port Royal was one of the peaceful places in a town, you know, where we live, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and music perform there. And Marg and Zaba. All when them place the match down, you know, me go there and tell them then, you know, Bill and can walk them up and me get band and play, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, me. Because even while the Nigwell, a roots bamboo, them place there. And me go there and make all Miss Denise spend money on my FSC roots bamboo now. You know?
Yeah, I know roots bamboo.
Huh?
I know roots bamboo. So where your name? Where you say your name? Where you say your name? Where you say your name?
Time, and the people respect me, you know?
Where you say your name?
And so for Lucian, they were performed there in the reality area.
Where you say your name?
Huh?
Where you say your name? Where you say your name?
What my name?
Yeah, where your name? Where you say your name?
No, my kids' name, they'll call me Lambada.
Your name Lambada?
Yeah, man.
That is your performance name?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then change it to Roots Bamboo and call me the people, the MC call me Trumpet Almighty.
Okay, okay.
You understand?
So you have the hit song. Which song you sing? Which song you sing what we know?
But the song they were doing at Joe Gibbs. Some them and the whole of them have them, you know,
No, hold on. Me ask you a question. Just answer me the question. Which song you sing where we should have did know? We're out there. We know. We're out there, like popular. Which song?
The song them I'm right, like Three Little Birds.
Three Little Birds by Bob Marley.
I mean right them, you know, them they are the tough gang place, you know.
Are you right, Three Little Birds by Bob? Hold on, man. Are you right, Three Little Birds by Bob Marley?
Yeah, I mean right them, but I think that them use all the signature. Me carry 2 full cassettes go a tough gang, you know. 2 full cassettes back and front, and I mean do them, but we never really use Bob Marley to sing them about Ken Book. And you know, this Paul Kelly, Paul Kelly use that, Paul Kelly take them something there. If you go to the Glen and the Star, you see me, Glenford Dog, you know, where they interview me, and Chris Blackwell really released them, and I really Bob Marley, you know. Chris Blackwell released them, but Bob Marley did do them.
You talk crossways, man. You talk crossways, man.
And I really crossed it.
Yeah, man, you talk crossways.
Ziggy know me, you know. Ziggy didn't
know me.
No,
you talking about who know you, man. So me say you talk crossways.
Huh?
You're talking crossways.
Oh, crossways.
Backways you talk.
Yes, so.
Because you call up only a name and kind of giant up the name them for make the thing where you sound like it, like what you say is sensible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
are you a 72-year-old man? Are you a 72-year-old man?
Yeah, the 70, they come the 26. I mean, 70, in the 26th of November, me will be 70. I mean, I reach 70 years.
Yeah, okay.
And I mean, you all come your place when you where is a book something about?
Books about us. Books about us. Books about us. The name Books About Us.
Yeah, Books About Us. Yeah, man, I missed that one, you know. And deal with the loofah, Patula.
Yeah, where you be with loofah. Where
I
you be.
recommend it for enough things that all the queen come for them.
Which queen?
And me tell them enough things about
which queen? Which queen come for them? Which queen come for them?
Huh?
Which queen you say come for the loofah them?
Queen Elizabeth.
Come to Jamaica for them?
Yeah, man, in a PJ time, because me all go, use all up and down, you know, we all with I'll select Carl Michael man, me that him never vote. Me about here.
So you and the Queen are friend. You and the Queen are friend. You and the Queen was friend.
Huh?
You and the Queen was friend.
Not really, but she see me in prison.
And she gave the and you sell her loofah. You sell her loofah.
Yeah.
Which part you sell her the loofah them?
I don't have King Street.
You and her book up on King Street.
Yeah, and she send me and the big crowd to take me out of the big, she called me out of the thick crowd down at King Street and I'm going to talk to her son them. Yeah, man.
What year that was? What year that?
Huh?
What year that was?
When PJ just win, you know?
When who?
Yeah, PJ. Night time in the invite her, you know?
When PJ just win?
PJ.
No, you tell me what year, man. At that time, Queen Elizabeth come talk about loofah.
Yeah, man.
All right, you want to know. Some other people want to talk, you know, some have to go lock you off again. Some other people want to talk. I'm going to get a long time to talk. All right?
Yeah, take care.
Yeah. Wall. Serious thing. Remember my granny used to have some picture up on the wall, man, with all two naked white people with one little bush in front of them private parts. And one snake wrapped around one apple tree. It's an American apple too, you know. Every time they show that thing, there's an American apple. The American apple, anyway. And them cherish them picture there. You remember next one where you just see the guy just have him face and him hold him class, when man like, and I look up into the sky. You say, if you ever carry a picture in there and it black, and it look, and you say, Jesus, that, you better come out of the house. Oh, Jesus can't go black. You mad? And the devil black. Yes, Eel.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Muta.
I
want to tell you about one problem me have in Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Me is a woman, you see? And me have a daughter. And she mad. And she have a picnic. And they put her, go down our school, down her rest. And tell them, say, look here, me have a daughter and he mad. And he have a picnic. And they want to put the picnic in at the school. But here what me I go do now? You buy some chicken and raise some chicken that you can pay and fear and buying lunch. And you go down there and talk to the principal about it in a motor. And you say, so me talk to the principal about it, motor. The woman tell me, say, must just tell her when me have a chicken, you know. And you say, we go out to where and raise up a chicken and have a chicken, you know. And call them look, and them call them, look at the September coming, you know. You know, see nobody say nothing to me, you know. And me call them, you know, when me call them, ask them, say, why position for me did come down there and talk already about it. Motor. Them tell me say they have enough chicken for them fridge load and have more to reap again. I mean, I said nothing to buy him lunch and to pay for to go down at the school. Nothing that to know help me with. I remember me have a disability for me have one of my foot sick. But me still go around and do what me have to do. For me no wait for the begging line. Me still I do what me have to do.
So wait, you tell them say you're going to use the chicken for pay for your youth school?
Right, me tell them.
So them supposed to buy the chicken from you?
Right. To give him lunch and to pick well in panic transport to go to school. You're up and down. Coming out.
So the school buy chicken. The school buy chicken.
Right. Him buy chicken.
Where them buy the chicken for?
When we buy chicken,
No, where the school buy the chicken them for?
Them cook every day there.
Okay. The lunchroom.
Right, the lunchroom. So true, me know them are doing a business there. More time me go down there and talk to them and tell them, say, no, me have a disability foot. And my daughter mad. And yet him get pregnant in a mad state still. And me still have to deal with my daughter still. And a little boy. But, you know, so when he mad, no father now go there. But me still I move on with my life. And me go down there and talk to them, you know. And after me talk to them and tell them, say, why me I send him come want to help me? Just take that £550. Now, if I take no wholly, just if you give him lunch and
and them not take none from you now?
None at all. I mean, 200 and keep me fridge full, you know, and
200 chicken?
Man, and them tell me, say, them fridge long, they're full. And them have more to reap again, so that means they meet up on a no scale. right?
Then you have to go try get somebody else to buy them, man. Try get a supermarket to buy it.
Muta, me I tell you, Muta. You see, if them they make you arrangement with me and tell me, right? You know, people me turn down and I wait, say, boy, me and them in a business. Me are going.
All right, hold on there. Go back, you know. Go back there, so. Yeah, you have the chicken them still in your freezer.
Them you for me.
Eh?
Yeah, me have them for me.
When me have them pan you?
No, me have them in my fridge, not deep freeze.
Yeah. So what me I say now, all you have to do is go find another market. Go to a supermarket or a shop where you know somebody who keep jerk chicken and them thing there. And see if you can sell it.
But me I show you.
But you show me something where you can't help and do nothing about now. I tell you about something where you might can't do now. Because you still gonna moan about what them was supposed to do and they never do it. When you still have the chicken them there, you must find out where you can't do now to get rid of them chicken there. And me I suggest something to you. Nobody ball about that we're gone. Yeah. Try and see if you can find some other people who need chicken in the supermarket, them people who are jerk chicken and all them something there, and see if you can sell some.
Well, me I try Muta, but you see all this.
Where you try? Which part you go? Which part you go already?
Me ask some people me know about they are jerk chicken and all these things, Muta.
But you and them say no.
I'm more CB chicken and then chicken they them take, you know.
Okay, so the people them on the road say what? Them no want no chicken.
Right. No, me not get through with no selling.
How that you have around your coach around there? Somebody a coach around there?
No, I'm a son did it.
Yeah, you never laugh, you laugh, you will find out.
Yeah, I'm a laugh to you find here.
No, well, all right, since him have sense, he must go to know, go look at the market for you.
Yeah. But
since him round this a coach you, he must go look the market for you, man.
Then he might do it to a help brother and down man if he can get you for.
And you don't sell none of the chicken up to now.
Hey, me sell one and 2, but you know, if it's stand up for me, it's pretty good word.
Yeah. But make sure it's electricity don't go have no, you know.
But
make sure it's your electricity don't go have. You pay the light bill.
That is again to you know, Motor, that I hit me at about, you know. Then people that storm come.
You ask me that? You laugh. You ask me what's supposed to have come. Me don't have chicken. Look here.
Yeah.
Go out and go find a market, man. You have to be more assertive and go out and go find the market. The market out there, man. Every day I see people have jerk chicken and I do this with chicken. Go out and go find it, man.
But you know what we call it? For sure, say people them put out of my way, you know?
Yeah, me know that. Yeah, me sorry what hear about that. But no, you can't spray over the pink milk, you know. As you want to wipe it up off of the ground and drink it, but you know, cry over that now. I mean, it's good for lament over it, but right now you have some chicken in your freezer where you need to get rid of. So, you know, try your best to go out, you know, go try to get rid of it. I mean, no, you sell more than 2, you know. You have to go longer 1 or 2. You sell more than that, you sell.
No, go after him for a boy there and go to school, man. No, go after me, man.
No, but you have the chicken there.
When
so, I mean,
people ask me when they turn it on and people go over them ways and go get them chicken and stack up them place and go in and for them.
Yeah.
And my business good on. I mean, no, say that you know, go and I go there.
You gotta do something else. Yeah, well, do something else, I know. Because people still want the chicken. People still want chicken. I bet you which part you there? Which part you live? Where you there?
Vernon Field, me live.
Vernon, which part of Vernon Field you live?
Heading towards Garvey School.
I bet you, anytime you come off of this, call you. By tomorrow, so, you're going to hear people call you for chicken.
Well, and then call back and tell us, you know, so me get you.
No, you're not going to get you all right. You know, I say, you're going to sell more than 1 or 2, what that me I say.
But then I'm going to get you, me a call and make you know, say, it's still, you know, up there.
Wait, you want to get your name on the radio?
Hey.
Eh?
You know, say, Yeah, go.
You don't want to get name on the radio?
No.
All right. All right, well, why you do wrongdoings out there, you don't want nobody know?
No, man, me a big man, you know, man. Muta, you know, to me a 64, some 65.
Yeah, no, me don't know that. Me don't know that.
No, me I tell you about it.
All right, hear me I say no, mama. Hear me I say no. Since you're on the radio I talk about it, people are hear you. I just say they are Burnham Field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, me don't know how them are going to find you, but maybe people are here and know, say, you want to get to that chicken them know that you're on the radio. And maybe they will tell some people, say, yeah, man, the bridge is on the radio, say, want to bully for chicken, want to get rid of that. So, just do that, yeah?
All right.
We have to move.
All right.
Well, take the break.
Yeah, all right, Muta, yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings, Rastafari. It start raining, so I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Me hear the rain, too.
Yeah, man. First, let me say greetings, Malcolm and this Met. Happy Ethiopia New Year.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. It was coming from the. You know, I'm talking about this thing with Haiti. This thing, it just terrible Rasta. And these 90% black people are about 75 years in Jamaica. Like they say, they not even acknowledge the Asian them as a black virgin and section where we come past. And the same ship them. They see of France, America, especially France, that try to get back to control Haiti, you know. And enough of them go over to school, know the history of these things, you know, but them just wicked.
They
want a black self. And you say the church, the church in Jamaica are the wickedest thing.
Instigator. They are instigator, man. Instigator.
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, man. I hear you, man.
Yeah, man. Because the one of the pastor them are bright boy. If the congregation not so bright, the pastor them, and them, anything them say,
yeah,
the congregation go with it. But you think they must stand up against these oppressors where oppress them when a black people higher? But like guys say, the Willing syndrome.
Willing syndrome catch them, yeah, man.
Yes, and as long as all of them. You know, them all right. Them are and them belly get bigger. Them
we have to go to the music news, you know, yeah?
Yeah, man. So we say fire, when I say you start Mutabaruka, yeah, I'm in a bala, we have burned down the church, them. Not literally.
What is it? Where the Ethiopian word where you say, what that mean a while ago?
All evil conception. Fire burn.
Okay. So that's in America again. Say it in America again.
Aye.
Okay, now say it again. All right. Blessed. All right. So we will go to the music news time. You know, it's 4:30. We can do the music news. So let's go to the music news. Part of the program, giving what is taking place and identity. We have identity crisis too. Yes. So we're going to start out with the female names. Shakila, S-H-A-K-I-L-A, Shakila means well-rounded. Sharifa, S-H-A-R-I-F-A, Sharifa means noble. Ser0uS, S-E-R-W-A, Ser0uS means royal woman. Shakara, S-H-A-K-A-R-A, Shakara means beautiful girl. So that's Shakila, S-H-A-K-I-L-A, means well-rounded. Sharifa, S-H-A-R-I-F-A, Sharifa means noble. Ser0uS, S-E-R-W-A, Ser0uS means royal woman. And Shakara, S-H-A-K-A-R-A, Shakara means beautiful girl. Male name. Simba. Simba, S-I-M-B-A, Simba means lion. Lion. Themba, Themba, T-H-E-M-B-A, Themba. Themba means hope. Seko, Seko, S-E-K-O-U, Seko means leader or fighter. And Seba, S-E-B-A, Seba means to know. Come again. Okay, to understand. To know or to understand. Okay. So that Simba, S-I-M-B-A, Simba means lion. Timba, T-H-E-M-B-A, Timba means hope. Seko, S-E-K-O-U means fighter or leader. And Seba, S-E-B-A, Seba means to know or to understand. African names. Yes.
Yeah, man, respect. I think me early this morning, and you know, you there have a conversation with a man about Ras Daniel, that man.
No, I never have a conversation with him, you know. I just say the dreadlocks. The dreadlocks is a phenomenon. Yeah.
Yeah. And the next one, I'm son.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a virgin, you know. I used to live at Cheriton Road on the east there.
Yeah, I know him good, man. Before I go to Tanzania, I know him good.
Yeah, I see that.
It was the phenomenon in the order they come when him come out of the water and flash him locks. Nobody in the world never said that yet. Never.
All right.
Yeah.
At the first time that, you see me I say?
Yeah, man.
You see, man like them, man, you know, people them to know about them, especially them youth nowadays, you know, because them youth, they know about them, man. You know. Him one of Jamaica's greatest pencil artists, you know.
Of course.
Because him and the next guy had a bridging like I man bridging. Witta J. You see them two man there?
Witta, yeah. And Bona too.
All right. You see me I say? So all them things that the youth them don't know about, you know. Because them no want express them things to the youth them. You see me I say?
Yeah, well the people, hold on. You can't stress something to people where you don't know, you know. Because all of them people don't know neither. Who can't tell the people them don't know neither. It's like Marcus Garvey. They might look for teacher to teach Marcus Garvey, but the teacher them rest so don't know nothing about Marcus Garvey. So they won't teach, you know.
Well, you have to go read some book, you know, because it's all about, remember, you know, for your life, you know, you can read, you know.
Of course.
You're supposed to contact knowledge and see.
Knowledge more accessible now than ever before. Yeah.
Yes, facts that, you know. So what I like to make the youth them reach on the avenue there and stay upon it, you know, because focus that, you know, because like I man say, you know, them give the power to all of the people that come on the island of Jamaica. And I and the Congo ones will come there as black people, as they say, African, as slaves within perpetuity, because our slavery means to say, when we have great-grandparents, them born as slaves, you know. Everyone else will come there. The Syrian, them, the Chinese, them, whatever nation them come from, you know, them come there as indentured servants. After a certain time, them get a certain amount of free money.
Yeah, and get money too. And get money to start them business.
And yet still I and I them who are all captive. Yet still I and I bear the brunt of the oppression. I and I fight for the look of freeness where we get, because we never get where we're supposed to get. To the look of movement and access where we have you know. With them I take advantage, you know, because you saw the system set up. And them I get the whole of the lives and everything on the top level, you know. And we not get done. You see me I say, like next month now them going to talk about heroes, you know, see. And them still now going to talk about the man them we do the most thing. One of Jamaica, most prominent, and me that say one of the best prime minister in Jamaica, Michael Manley, you know. Because you say the man come with Jamal, my brother. That coming like a phenomenon never before them could even think about, you know. You see me I say? Let's say them fight, man say I'm a communist. Right now, me I go say the honorable Holness I deal with a communist government in China. So you see the hypocrisy we are going with them. You know, see, after them talk so much thing against communism and Michael Manley thing, next thing them and the China man in arms and arms. China is a certified communist government.
What am I do? What am I do with them?
Who the Chinese them?
Yeah, because them now hug up America too, and England.
No, them not hug up America. America forced them to deal with the matter. Them are deal with America through lies. You see me?
So where them and the Chinese are hug up on that though?
Them and the Chinese are make pure deal. All right. They see the bridge and road system.
Oh, the road system. Yeah.
Nah, do nothing for we in Jamaica, you know. It a do for the Chinese. What you me I say? The Chinese man control the port. The Chinese man control everything where have value to Jamaica. Now them want to give them the thing for the cockpit country.
Hey, Bridget, let me tell you something. Going through this north-south highway there is the most expensive highway ever got through in the world.
All right.
May I tell you, and I have been through many tolls. Me say, when me see how much me have to pay, I say, you know something, I better me take all nuts for the express in Rasta. I mean, I better go through this thing. I can't believe
the whole road them.
Yeah, but you see, you are the whole road now. You get so used to reach quick and you don't have to go around the corner and go around the corner. That, but not so the express. Well, you see, the advertiser and not so the express. Me advertise not so the express.
Well, you see, and that's the thing, you know, because they must say, yo, you can move faster, you say, you know. But it cost you.
I tell you.
The country, not because the whole of the money I go to the Chinese people.
But me no believe it have to be so much, Rasta. From Kingston to Ochi, and you have to pay so much money, Rasta. No, sir. It can't be right. It's not right.
All right.
Come like GPS.
Yeah, me sure there is something. Them charge you for water, and the government not buy water, you know. The government get water free.
But them going to say no, them charge you for you get the water to your house, in your house.
Yeah, for the plumbing, for the piping.
Yeah, through the rock ground and under the ground.
Yeah, but money don't spend already to set aside to do them things like infrastructure. You see me I say, so when them tax you to preserve the infrastructure. So them should not charge you for the water. Because the water free, rainfall, and them get it. And it's stored up in a dam we built from how long, mostly all 100 years old.
Yeah.
You see me I say, so I like them build some new thing where them I say, yeah. And when I come from dam, come out a river, underground river and well and all them things over there. The centuries. So you see, it's that theme again. You see me I say? Yeah. And JPF charge so much money when Jamaica have enough river and water could have run the turbine them off a hydro. You see me I come from? They never need all of them diesel turbine where they bring in, you know. That is another scheme again. But them I say they need to utilize them things to give the people an efficient power. Yet still you go for press all the pants and the lights and no come back for all 3-4 hours.
I tell you, I suffered the other day. Believe me, I suffered the other day with the water vibes, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, the people, you see the idea upon a program, you know, where I'm going to have to say, give thanks to Mr. Young to really give the idea opportunity to come and the whole of the crew. You see me, I say? And I take full advantage of it because I show the people them, I open up them eye to enough thing where the government don't want them know about. You see? And still yet, it's like the people them still want to fight. Rasta is a revolutionary movement. See, sometimes you talk about revolution, people think it's gun and bomb and them things, you know.
Change.
I just change. And to change, we have to start with the youth, them, because let me tell you, say the curriculum. One of the things why man say them to do, you know, is dissect the Bible and put it in a school as part of it. So the first 5 books, like we either talk about, see, Proverbs and Psalms. Don't come in a religious entity. We don't want to know about no religion. We are dealing with the ethics, where them things they show how man to live with man and the things that a man to do to coordinate with the natural surroundings and element and environment. You see me I say? Make the youth them get better recognition of them things. Because children live what they learn, you know. You see the youth them nowadays, how them they learn from, you know, the 80s and the 90s, you know, the gun song them and the whole heap of arms so they keep up, you know. And them things that trickle down now to where the youth them take them things for granted, like, live that I not say nothing.
I forgot for the one I make you have to lock up. We have to go to the
I big up Mr. F-12s, you know, because you don't know, you know.
Leroy Siblings.
How you mean, man?
Wonderful show that day, don't it? You did it?
Hey. No, I never did it, but me hear of it, you know.
No, man, wonderful, man. Sweet.
Yeah, them man, they listen, man. A foundation, when you talk about significant man, we forget talk about regular. A big man, we have to talk about. Too.
The base player, man. All right, we have to move. Give thanks.
Yeah, bless up every time.
Yes. Truth, man. Giants again at 8:30 p.m. for another chance to win in top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, odd pick, and cash pot draws. Okay. I got over there.
Ota?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Blessed evening, man.
Blessed one.
Yeah, man. We have a little thing I want to share with you. You know, I don't take up time. I don't have a few seconds. All right. It goes like this. Farm, me a farm. I'm a fool, me a farm. Farm, me a farm. A fool, me a farm. Farm, me a farm. I'm a fool, me a farm. Farm, me a farm. A fool, me a farm. Come on, Tom. Grab your machine to pick your fork. Gone, we gone. Down a country, we gone plant banana, okra, cane and corn. Sweet potato, Irish and banana. You know what you see what me am Tom? Them people have enough money, so them got good school come out with good education. So you know you got a proper qualification. But them sit down for the corner every day, and I say nothing now gone. So I say, come on, Tom, gone, we gone. Farm, we a farm. So a country, we gone. Plant banana, cane, okra. All right, Muta, I just a little piece.
All right, sir. Yeah, man, give thanks, Bridget.
Yes, man, let's say.
All right.
Yeah.
If she call and not say, yes, them did call me or never call me, I'd appreciate it.
But listen, I regular all the while. The time I'm talking with the Prime Minister, all him take up the sword of them and same thing and I get it. And him can't control him backyard. Eh? It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. Him can't prepare at all. And the people in Phoenix send goes back one bag up and I'm mad today. Eh? Oh, that makes no sense.
That know some more Jamaican I think about too. It may sound simple, but that.
That not sound good, me tell you that. Hey, we see later now. I get to know. I saw the man rebel against them government and stop killing off them one another. Rebel against them because they're not doing no more than and not doing down the country. Bring them up in the country and you want to say the worst Prime Minister me ever book up on.
Which other one you book up on?
Yeah? We never book up on.
The way I say that. Yeah, I say you book up, and the worst one you book up on.
No. Him the worst one in office to Prime Minister state. Them man they are Illuminati. Them man they are hey, me tell you.
All right, nobody said not where me have to go now. Apologize for you know.
No, so bad. But me tell you, the country can't touch dog, me I tell you, man. If someone is pulling back, man, me I tell you.
All right, sir.
In the earth. Big up yourself, you know.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Right. Now, implying a lax, man, in the hotel itself, but them have lax, man, has entertained the guests them when them have show time in there. Lax man, them are run up and down on stage and I flash them lax and I talk about John. All them something there. But when it come on to real work, like get a work at the front desk, or as a chef, them no want lax head man in the hotel. We still have to work with it, may I tell you, we still have to work on a madness there. Yes, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Yeah. Richard, the cassette.
No, hear you.
The cassette.
What happened to the cassette?
No, we have to
You have to talk slower and talk far from the phone. You have something in the background. You have something playing in the background, you know. Virgin, you have your radio in the background. We can't deal with that one, trust me. We have to go to our next call, trust me. We can't deal. Me too.
We're not part of me pay no one.
Okay.
We want some food in that go, you know.
They don't put it in the man.
And that you have got the motor, that you have got the boss.
So when you going to start do that? When you going to start do that? When you going to start?
Before we done, man.
All right, sir. All
Give
right.
up a man. Give somebody a next chance, man.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yell up a telephone.
Yeah, man. Rasta fam, you know.
All right.
Long time in the car, yeah, true.
True.
Yes, man. Everything good.
It's a go on.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Yes, sir. You too.
Happy Ethiopia New Year, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We know that you talk.
Yes, man. Rasta fam up in the hills, you know, up in the Kelly, you know?
Okay. Give thanks.
Over Jericho side.
All right.
You don't know what in the place they do.
If me don't know Jericho,
You don't know what Kelly. You know what Kelly?
me pass through there, but me don't know it.
Oh, okay. That's me down that, man.
Okay.
But me live over Jericho. Over Jericho here.
Jericho, yes.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yes, man. Yellow Cabo and Kashima and Ereta too.
Let me hear you, man. Let me hear you. One bigger up, you know. She go on good. I want to yell up Shamara Preston. Yell up Shamara.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, September 12. I am Patrice Walters. From RFM's News Center, here are the headlines. Police seize submachine gun from 7-year-old at St. Elizabeth School. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says adult found to be responsible for the gun being in the child's possession will be prosecuted. And some Jamaican teachers in the USA fearful following several mass shootings at schools in that country. The submachine gun from a 7-year-old student at a school in St. Elizabeth today. Police said the weapon was seized at about 11 a.m. Head of the division, Superintendent Courage Minto, confirmed the incident this afternoon. The Education Ministry has opted to not comment on the matter, noting that it has been turned over to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. A probe is reportedly on the way to determine how the gun came to be in the child's possession. Meantime, Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang has indicated that the adult found to be responsible for a 7-year-old child having a high-powered gun will be prosecuted. The police reported that the child was found in possession of a submachine gun at a school today. Dr. Chang said based on preliminary reports, the firearm was discovered inside a bag that the child had by a teacher. Dr. Chang said investigators are seeking to determine who owns the bag.
Not much detail from the police point of view. It was discovered except that piece of school and what much detail is the school bag. It could have been the child took out the wrong bag at home. They have to do the investigation and check it where it could have been, because it could have been given back to take to somebody, because they do these in where they have found their own. They have children transport them because they won't be searched. But we don't have that kind of information until yet. The police is investigating it. They have to find a home. And although it happened this morning, I haven't got details of the investigation yet. But what it reflects is that there are a lot of guns out there that are easily available, and people use them to do damage to others very easily. But I expect in the position of a 7-year-old child, it's more like either it could have been planned to send to somebody to meet and take from them. I have to await the outcome of the full investigation.
He noted that because the child is a minor, he or she cannot be held criminally liable for gun possession.
Well, the child is 7. Must first do have to do the investigation, find out who is the owner. You don't charge the child with the possession. The parents will have to be identified, and we track back to the home and find out how it really got there. He's 7. This is a child, not even a juvenile.
But it, again, if it was done deliberately, it shows how people would seek to, what length they'll go to move their illegal weapons around. But to give a 7-year-old child something is an egregious matter. A child's appearance with a felon or whoever gave the child that, they'll be charged with possession, of course. But that person needs to be specially charged to try and engage a 7-year-old child in that kind of activity.
National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang. And the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, has again expressed concern about the safety of students. This following the seizure of a submachine gun from a 7-year-old student at a school in St. Elizabeth today. Speaking with IRFM News, JTA President Dr. Mark Smith said the issue is deeply troubling. He said crime and violence must be addressed in a comprehensive way.
This is one of the things I keep on talking about. When we speak about violence in schools, cannot have that conversation without talking about violence within the Jamaican context. For a country, we are struggling with extremely high levels of violence, generally speaking, and crime. And so there needs to be a national effort towards addressing this in a very comprehensive way. And it really is going to require some out-of-the-box thinking for us, because it is almost baked into almost a subculture of the country, and I'm deeply concerned about that. There are elements in our culture, the music, for instance, which glorifies violence, and this is one aspect that we need to tackle. Truly, I'm concerned.
Jamaica Teachers Association President Dr. Mark Smith. Head of Police Area 5, Assistant Commissioner Christopher Phillips, has urged principals and educators to take a no-nonsense approach when it comes to ensuring safety and security at the schools. Speaking at a Safe Schools meeting in St. Catharines South yesterday, ACP Phillips urged effective collaboration within the school community. He said this will allow the sharing of knowledge, resources, and expertise to address safety concerns, prevent violent incidents, and respond effectively in times of crisis.
I'm saying to you, principals, educators, we must take a no-nonsense approach in ensuring the safety and security of our schools. We must proactively address incidents, share intelligence, and collaborate to prevent any form of school violence and criminal activities within our schools. So this requires a commitment to transparency, accountability, and swift action.
ACP Phillips said teachers, parents, and students must play their part to ensure a secure environment that allows students to thrive.
We must also recognize that safety and security is a shared responsibility, requiring the active participation of students, teachers, parents, and the broader community. Now, by working together and maintaining a zero-tolerance approach to safety and security breaches, we can create a secure environment that allows students to thrive academically, socially, and emotionally.
Head of Police Area 5, ACP Christopher Phillips. He added that the police are committed to increasing the presence of school resource officers, supporting safety and security committees, and fostering an overall culture of safety. Some Jamaican teachers in the United States are expressing fear for their lives following a number of mass shooting incidents in that country. In the latest mass shooting in Georgia last Wednesday, 4 people were killed, 2 teachers and 2 students at a high school. 9 other persons were wounded. This happened when a 14-year-old student used an AR rifle to open fire on the victims. The child and his father have been charged. Clements Reed has more.
According to ABC News, the deadly incident was the 218th time a gun was fired or brandished at a school in the United States since the start of the year. 3 teachers who spoke to IRFM News on a condition of anonymity expressed concern about the growing issue. A middle school teacher in the U.S. who migrated from Jamaica in search of greener pastures said the latest incident last week has left her fearful for her life. She said her only hope is divine protection.
I won't say I am afraid, because I know that the Lord is with me and I pray day in and day out. So I know I am covered, but it just goes to show that it can happen anywhere. It can happen at any school. And as a teacher, I know that others are fearful for their life as well as I am, because I don't want to be a victim.
She said the lack of proper parenting in the U.S. is very concerning.
The education system in the United States of America is completely different than that of Jamaica. It is so sad. It is very distasteful, and it's heartbreaking to see and hear what the students of the high school have experienced over the last week. We heard about the shooting happening, and it was just a 14-year-old. Currently, I teach at a middle school, so it's close to home. As a Jamaican teacher, it brings to light the fact that parental involvement up here, and when I mean up here, I mean in the United States, is lacking. Parents are fearful of disciplining their child in the proper way. There's no moral, there's no values in the homes.
She said, despite loving her profession, she sometimes wonders how long she will be able to continue.
I love my job and I am doing this for the kids, but when I see what is happening now, it makes me question if I want to stay in teaching for another 5 years, if I want to stay for another 10 years. And many teachers are leaving the profession because of these same reasons. We are underpaid and we go out there and we risk our lives day in, day out, not knowing that we are at the hands of an intruder, a mass shooter. You understand? But it is so sad, and it is totally different because you will not be hearing this in Jamaica.
She said in response, police officers have been deployed to institutions during school hours. She said schools also engage in intruder drills and prepare lockdown systems in the event of a shooting. Her concerns were echoed by another educator who noted that she is not as fortunate as her colleague to have measures at her institution. She said this has heightened her safety concerns.
Being an international teacher in the U.S. and hearing about the shooting has gotten me concerned about my safety. Being in a country where weapons or guns are legal, who would it be? And knowing that in my place of work, I could feel threatened or there could be an incident that would cost me my life. Of course, I'm concerned about my safety. The school I'm currently teaching, there's no measure in place to prevent an incident like this from happening. Kids just come onto the campus. There's no search before you enter the school premises. So I'm seeing where a situation like this could happen at my school. I don't think we have anything in place to prevent a situation like this. However, there has not been any incident there. So that's where things are.
Another Jamaican teacher in the U.S. believes someone can become a victim whether they are in Jamaica or in the U.S. She says she's not scared as she too prays daily for coverage. However, she describes the situation as sad, noting that it only shows that the U.S. needs firm parents to instill good morals and values, especially in these times. In recent years, hundreds of Jamaican teachers have migrated to the United States and other countries in search of better pay, among other benefits. Reporting for IRFM News, I'm Clement Reed.
Opposition spokesman on national security, Senator Peter Bunting, has expressed alarm over a major increase in crimes, particularly murders in Manchester. The parish has seen a 34% increase in murders so far this year. Shootings are also up by 25%. Speaking at a community meeting in Christiana last night, Senator Bunting lamented that this is at odds with the rest of Jamaica, which has seen a decline in both murders and shootings.
In the rest of Jamaica, on average, murder is down 16% and shooting is down 3%. So it's not just the absolute numbers, but relative to the rest of Jamaica, something is happening here that is causing a relative deterioration relative to even the rest of Jamaica. In fact, when you look at the increase in murder, it is number 2 of all the police divisions in Jamaica. Only St. Andrews Central is higher.
Senator Bunting believes several factors are contributing to the spate of violence in the parish. He said lottery scamming is one of them. He suggested that car marts are being used by scammers in the parish for money laundering.
Illicit funds, whether from scamming, drug dealing, whatever, is being laundered through many of these lots. And the police know. It's not a secret. Scamming has become ubiquitous in Manchester. Every little community now, quiet up in the Belfield Hills, in South Manchester, and Northeast Manchester, and I don't think there's anywhere that have phone signal that you somebody not chopping the line.
Opposition spokesman on national security, Senator Peter Bunting. Investigations have revealed that overseas players are behind some of the recent murders in Manchester. In the past weeks, 5 people were killed and 5 others wounded in separate incidents in the parish. Head of the division, Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan, addressed the issue at today's meeting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation as he sought to allay the fears of residents. DSP Duncan explained that the murders and shootings committed in the past week resulted from interpersonal conflicts.
As a matter of fact, the murder is showing a 31% increase over last year and the shooting a 29% increase over last year. These incidents are not concentrated in any one area of the parish, which also poses a challenge to us. But what we do understand from our analysis is that most of these incidents are what we call or refer to as interpersonal incidents, where persons who are in conflict with each other find these inhumane ways to try and settle them. But for the general populace of Manchester, and I understand the fear, the psyche is affected by the incidents that are occurring. But the general populace, persons who are not involved in these feuds, are not really impacted in a personal way. For all the incidents, we have persons who are outside of this jurisdiction, persons who are overseas, who stay where they are and influence some things happening in our space. Saw it playing out in May Day, saw it in Patrick.
He also noted that an increased participation in lottery scamming is also leading to shootings and murders.
So we find that in recent times, some of our known scammers, persons who are involved in lottery scamming activities, are being targeted by some of these persons, shaking them down, and the event that they don't honor the request, they are injured or in some instances killed. So we saw it also spill over now, separate in the Christiana space, where we had about 3 incidents of murders in recent times. And we also know that based on what is happening up in that space, we have persons that operates in southern Trelawney who comes over into our parish and perpetrates some of these offenses. And most of these incidents are interpersonal, where persons have conflicts with each other, and that is what is spilling over and is causing what we would consider to be the crime increase within the parish.
DSP Duncan said his team has engaged with several specialized departments, and through focused collaboration, the surge in murders will be addressed.
We have also engaged persons from our lottery scamming task force. We have in our space, as we speak, members from a specialized operation. We also have our area fugitive apprehension team, and all these persons have been activated, particularly in the Patrick area. We have been instituting curfews behind curfews over in that space. So even now, some persons, as a matter of fact, and persons are always resisting because we know what is happening over there. And when we go over there and we decide that we're going to shut down all bars and shops, because we realize that when we have these persons gathering is where persons go to perpetrate their offenses. And we are getting resistance from the communities. Right? That we can't lock down them shop, we can't lock down anything. But we're not daunted by that. We have a mandate. I assure you that we are pulling out all the stops to ensure that whatever is happening in Manchester at this time is cauterized in very, very short order.
Head of the Manchester Police, Deputy Superintendent, the boarding school, which housed troubled children from the U.S., was closed in March over allegations of physical and mental abuse. Several employees were charged in relation to the allegations. The case is still before the courts. Following the closure of the school, it's reported that efforts were on the way to return the children to their homes. But according to new reports, one of the teens from the facility, a 17-year-old, was stranded in Jamaica up to last Tuesday, September 3. He was reportedly living in a group home until authorities put him on a plane and flew him to Florida. He was later taken to his hometown, Michigan. On Wednesday, the teen and his attorney, Don Post, appeared in court to decide what would happen to him. Ms. Post said the teen has been taken in by a new foster family.
I, along with a local attorney, brought a petition for abandonment against the parents, requesting that the court place this young man in foster care. That was granted yesterday on consent. I was able to identify a placement resource for him to go and live with. So now he is in the official custody of Child Protective Services in Michigan, which frankly should have occurred 6 months ago when I initially contacted the government. And I will say that I believe that the state and federal systems have failed all of these boys in ways that is just unimaginable to me, that we had to do so much work to try to get these kids back, and Jamaica was left caring for them without any support.
Attorney Don Post. Industrial gas supplier IGL Blue has sought to assure that the adherence to all safety and health regulations is a top priority. The gas provider's assurance follows an explosion at the Burger King restaurant in New Kingston yesterday, which left some employees with injuries. The Jamaica Fire Brigade noted that gas buildup and the introduction of a naked flame triggered the explosion. Operators of Burger King Jamaica Restaurant Associates Limited also noted that employees at the New Kingston branch reported a strong gas odor at the gas provider ahead of the blast. The company's chief executive officer, Lisa Lake, said the gas provider carried out a routine delivery, but soon after, staff members reported the smell. She said the gas provider returned to the restaurant, made checks, and deemed the area safe for business. In a press release moments ago, IGL noted that safety protocols are always followed. IGL said this includes regular maintenance and inspection of cylinders, proper training for delivery personnel, adherence to all safety regulations during transportation and delivery. It said as the gas provider for Burger King, it is cooperating fully with the ongoing investigation led by the Jamaica Fire Brigade. IGL also noted that it is also conducting an internal investigation to understand what occurred.
Chop. Wagwan people. Again, we're there. I tell you, things look crazy out there. Baby get missing. Be things are gone and Holness Sending troop. Be things are gone. You hear the news a while ago. Be things are gone, people. So here we go. When I hesitate, now go draw it out. What may I say? Leave your thought and comment in the comment section. You don't know what thing going on, people. Yeah, man. You show appreciation, all right? So, bless up on yourself. You don't know, STEPPIN Razor. We catching you in our next one. You understand? Yeah, man.
One thing I represent for Uptown TV.